Hey everyone, I'm Paul Salter. Today, we're discussing everything you need to know about fat. Let's look back as far as 1977, when the US government first told us to follow a low-fat diet and to minimize our saturated fat. We were told this would reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease, cancer, high blood pressure, and everything in between. And so began the low-fat fad and demonization of fats. Low fat started appearing on nutrition labels and became the marketing strategy of all strategies. Place low fat on your product and it would most certainly sell. Why buy regular water when you could just buy low-fat water? Joking aside, this practice got out of hand, yet there wasn't nearly enough supporting evidence for these claims. And throughout the next 3 decades, obesity, cardiovascular disease, and type 2 diabetes rates continued to rise. And this finally made lawmakers and medicine experts scratch their heads and reevaluate the claims that presided over the food industry for so long. Was fat truly to blame? Was it as bad as we once thought? Was it, perhaps, dare I say, beneficial? Alongside the exponential growth in obesity rates, rose our growth in nutrition, albeit just at a much slower pace. What we learned? Some fats heal and some fats harm. And even the subtlest nuances in the structure of that fat influences the impact it has on your health. But before we discuss the types of fats that heal and the types that harm, it's important to reiterate the many benefits dietary fat has in our body. In this video, we're discussing the functions of fat. Dietary fat is essential. Your body needs fat. It helps with the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins and the transport of nutrients throughout your body. It helps cells throughout your body send signals and communicate with one another. It plays a role in enhancing cognitive function and preventing cognitive decline with age. And it plays a role in regulating body temperature and also cushioning your organs and your joints. Oh, and did I mention it tastes great? In their simplest form, fat molecules consist of carbon and hydrogen molecules linked together like a chain. However, how these molecules are bound, where they are bound, and which additional molecules come into play makes each fatty acid quite unique. And despite these invaluable benefits, every fat is not created equal. Some fats heal, some fats harm. Let's start with the good old healthy fats. We'll talk about those next.